running. Good morning. Let's try that again. Good morning. Please stand and join us in singing our gathering song, One Light. One, two, one, two, three, four.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to everyone who is in the room. Welcome to everyone who is online. And let's see who's online on Facebook this morning. Let's see, Connie, good morning, Connie. Connie's online. Jessica Rowell's online. Hi, Jessica. I like your last name. Kate is on the phone, on the Facebook this morning, and Linda and Rogelio are on from DeLand, and Andorra and Barb and other people as well. So good morning to everyone on Facebook and all of those who are on YouTube. Good morning to you as well. Usually it is Cheryl, who's usually on from Connecticut, has decided she's going to another church today. So fine then, when you watch this later. And then Phil and Jess, and who else is usually on? Tony and Irma. So good morning to you all, and if I haven't said your name, good morning to you as well. As always, we have with us the Joyful Noise Band and Choir, and today our special music features Sophia Denning-Campbell and Doreen Pariba. So get ready. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. You might want to be close to a tissue. And welcome to those who are here for the first time. So if you are here for the first time in the sanctuary and you would like to receive a welcome packet, Rose is coming down the middle aisle with welcome packets. If you'd raise your hand if you'd like to get one of those welcome packets over there. That's Denise. Thank you, Denise. Anybody else here for the first time who would like a welcome packet? Okay, so those welcome packets will be on the table to the left as you leave the sanctuary after service. And in that packet is information about Unity of Stewart, information about the larger movement. There is a form that if you fill it out and take it back to, I think Johanna was at the welcome podium this morning, she will give you a gift. And that gives you the opportunity to get on our mailing list. And you can also check a box that says, please do not put me on your mailing list. But if you bring that back regardless, you'll get a gift. There is a prayer intention form in there. If you'd like our prayer chaplains to hold you in prayer here at Unity of Stewart, fill that out, put that in the prayer box, and they will hold in their prayers, they will hold your prayer with them. And also we send those prayers off to our mothership, our home office, Silent Unity, which is a 24/7 prayer service, and they will hold you in prayer there as well. Most importantly, online. Additionally, if you're online and you would like to receive a welcome packet, you can email us at admin@unityofstewart.org, and we'd be happy to send you a welcome packet. Most importantly, we'd like you to know that Unity of Stewart is a welcoming, affirming, practical path of spirituality. Everyone is welcome here, no exceptions. Coming up with some announcements. We are gearing up. 2 weeks from Tuesday, November 4th, is when we begin our Christmas practice for our Christmas Eve service. And if you would like to raise your voice in song on Christmas Eve, please, you can sign up out in the foyer, or you can see Doreen Pariba or any other choir member, and they'll give you all of the details. But the main detail is practice begins on November 4th at 6:30. So welcome to do that. Moving on. Not Christmas. When is Christmas Coffee House, by the way? Some may ask me and I forgot.
It's probably the second Thursday of December.
Okay, so we don't know yet, really.
It's probably that.
Probably the second Thursday in December. We'll get that date for next week.
I think it's the 11th.
And so, but before that is our regular monthly Coffee House concert, and that is this Friday.
Next Thursday, a week from Thursday. Halloween Eve.
So this is note to self. Just read the slide. It's Thursday, October 30th. Doors open at 6:30, music at 7. The admission is $10. Please come and enjoy some music that, even though they're playing in a church, it is not church music. So come and enjoy our very, very talented Connected Souls band for some great songs. Anything you want?
Not church music.
Well, I gave you a couple hints last week, and here's another one. You could get lucky at this coffee house.
Which means different things to different people, I imagine.
That's right. Okay, keep it clean. Yeah, and you'll never know. An original by Dawn.
All right. Okay. Wonderful. That's October 30th, that Thursday. You know what I mean. All right. Moving on. Oh, we have a couple of appreciations today, and that tiny little woman you see there. If you came in and just noticed our curve around the bushes as you make the curve into the first parking lot, there's beautiful flowers out there. And the person who bought and she had help buying. Those are the other people who planted all those flowers. Is Lise Meadows. She's not here today, but Lise spent several days digging and planting and mulching, and so we could beautify the little corner of our space. And the donators for all of that material were Johanna Maybe, Nancy Bach, Debbie Caramagno. Debbie, are you in the room? No. Nope. And Ellen Adelson. So thank you to all of you all. Yes. And the other appreciation is for Don Rowell and Ray Rice, who repainted our sign so it is now bright and clean once again. What? Check it out. Yeah, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. So thank you to Don and to Ray for that. And today is Tom Taylor's birthday. For those of you who don't know Tom has been around for a while here in Unity. He is 87 years old today. And we are going to sing Happy Birthday to Tom right now. Would you like to stand, Tom? Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tom. Happy birthday to you.
And Tom is also a treasurer on our board of directors. So thank you, thank you. 87. He wears it well, doesn't he? All right. And there is our boardies, our board of directors, and our boardie of the day. Let me see if I get this right. It's the birthday boy. All right, so Tom will be here. He can answer any questions, and if he can't answer a question, he'll make sure he gets the answer and gets back to you. So thank you, Tom. Thank you, board. These are our prayer chaplains. And before I talk more about praying with our prayer chaplains, I'd like to bring your attention to the top line and the second beautiful face within, Sue Michaud. Lori, her daughter, wanted me to let you all know today that she had a pretty serious stroke on Thursday night. And she is in Tradition Hospital and hanging in there for now. And Lori is requesting, as I am, requesting your prayers for our dear Sue, who has been a chaplain for many years and who has been holding all of us in prayer for this whole time. So we ask for your continued prayers for Sue, and also to please join me in this prayer for Sue. And with a deep breath, I invite you to close your eyes if you're comfortable. As we turn our hearts inward and towards Sue, with deep love and prayerful intention. We affirm that the light of God surrounds her, the love of God enfolds her, and the strength of God restores her. May peace fill her every breath. May divine wisdom guide her medical team. And may her family feel comfort in this sacred presence. We hold Sue in the truth of her wholeness, knowing that even now, life is moving through her in healing and holing ways. And so it is. Amen. And our prayer chaplains are here today. They are ready to pray with you. Today's prayer chaplains are Nancy Bach and Audrey Noel. And they'll be in the sanctuary after service if you'd like some personal prayer with anything that's going on for you, a joy, a challenge, anything at all. Audrey and Nancy will be honored to pray with you and to hold your prayer in the highest confidence. And there is the email where you can email us directly a prayer that comes straight to me, and I make sure that the chaplain gets it. And also you can call the Silent Unity prayer line at that phone number right there.
Sorry?
Did you want to share with the class?
I just said I think one click down the size of the font and get that G on the screen.
Yeah, no, all I have to do is put it back up there, but every time I change the PowerPoint presentation, it manages to go back. So thank you for that. All right, so good news and dedication. So I don't have a picture, but we are all, I think, familiar with Jane Goodall, right? Jane Goodall, who worked for many, many decades with chimpanzees. So today, I'd like to celebrate her radical hope and living practical hope. So around the world, people are planting trees and restoring habitats and protecting animals, in large part because one person, Jane Goodall, showed up with courage and curiosity. She taught us all that respect changes behavior and that small daily choices add up. So she had many sanctuaries for expanding care for chimpanzees. So with Jane Goodall as a model, we know that science and compassion can work together. So I invite you to join me in honoring her steady presence, her devotion to all beings, and her fierce, gentle leadership as we bless her life's work and dedicate ourselves to the same compassion, to that same love for all living beings, animal and mineral, and each other. This is what Jane Goodall said. We are part of the natural world, connected with every other living thing in ways we are only beginning to understand. So please join me. When I pass along acts of kindness, I bless the world and myself. In an instant, my day can brighten. When someone smiles at me, makes a kind comment, or shows me some other consideration, it's as if the sun suddenly appears from behind the clouds and I am uplifted. I pass along the sunshine of my day by being kind to others. As I do, I remember the story of the Good Samaritan who helped an injured stranger traveling to Jericho by doing all he could for him, with no thought of compensation. This is how I choose to interact with others. I treat everyone as I would like to be treated. So, I greet my family with hugs and words of love. If a coworker seems to be having a difficult day, I offer words of encouragement. With a friendly smile to a store clerk, I show that I care. When I pass along acts of kindness, I bless the world. And so again, if you would, another deep breath. As we co-create this space of upliftment, of kindness, and of the intention of practicing the golden rule. When I pass along acts of kindness, I bless the world and myself. And let's affirm our affirmation together. When I pass along acts of kindness, I bless the world and myself. And a deep breath, if you please, to anchor this affirmation. As we affirm one more time together. When I pass along acts of kindness, I bless the world and myself. And as we prepare for meditation, let's sing.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. God's in every breeze, flowers and trees, every baby's birth, all who walk the earth. God is, God simply is. The energy that flows from our head down to our toes. Inhale love, make us whole. Exhale love, share our soul. God is, God simply is. God's presence is inside, like a compass, God's our guide. Faith gives us outward flow, it's healing and it helps us grow. God is, God simply is.
And we breathe. And now I invite us into 3 deep conscious breaths, which can simply mean breathing in, I know I am breathing in. And breathing out, I know I am breathing out. And dropping our shoulders, settling in to this sacred space in this now moment. I invite you to allow the words you hear to become the words of your own mind and heart. I take another deep breath and turn my attention inward, Godward. There is a quiet light within me. It glows softly at the center of my being. It is the Christ presence within me, steady, peaceful, aware. I am grateful for this light. And as I breathe, I sense this same light all around me, in the air, in the earth, in every living thing. Boundaries begin to fade. My light meets the light in others, in this room and beyond. And the Christ in me recognizes the Christ in you. Every breath reveals more of this oneness. I imagine faces passing through my awareness. Friends, strangers, even those I have struggled to understand. The light is steady. It shines equally for all. The Christ in me beholds the Christ in them. I let this light fill my mind, my heart, my entire body. It moves gently in and through me, blessing as it goes. The Christ in me sees the Christ in you. The Christ in me sees the Christ in you. In the quiet. And recognizing the power in this co-created sacred space. I invite us to bring into our awareness all of those who are on our prayer list here at Unity of Stewart, and all of those that are in our minds and hearts this morning, sending this steady light of Christ's presence to each and every person and situation, lifting each up, and all the blessings of oneness, all the blessings of compassion, of kindness, of divine love. And if you'd like to speak names out into this holy space, I invite you to do that now. And releasing all into the care and keeping of that Christ light. I invite you to join me in praying this in the name and nature of the indwelling Christ presence. And so it is. Amen. Let's sing.
Good morning. This is a medley of songs, Glorious, Warrior, and Rise Up, that was performed by Sean Johnson and Chad Truman. And I heard it a few years ago, and I said, we have to do this song. It's so beautiful and has a great message. What's that? Okay, let's go to church. Okay. That would be tragic. Okay. I
Yeah,
said
she
we have
has to. She has
Reverend
to
Jude doesn't come to all of our practices, but she came to the one for this and couldn't make it through without crying, so she's got to go in the crying room.
The issue was that I couldn't make it through without crying because she was crying. So she has to go back there and turn
So
around.
I'm got. They put baby in a corner.
All right, I'll hold it down for both of you. How's that, okay? Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, it's who I am. How could I forget? I made it through the darkest of the night. Now I see the sunrise. I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
I pick my battles 'cause I know I'm gonna win the war. I'm not rattled 'cause I've shattered all of this before. Steadier than steel 'cause I'm gonna penetrate shield and
We
sword.
gon' be alright, put that hope alive.
Back on the saddle 'cause I've gathered all my strength for more.
Light up in my eyes, you can see it shine. 'Cause I'm a warrior, I fight for my life like a soldier. All through the night, I'll never give up. I will survive 'cause I'm a warrior. And I'm stronger, that's why I'm alive. And I will conquer, time after time, I'll never falter. I will survive, I'm a warrior. The silence isn't quiet. Sometimes it's getting hard to breathe. You can't find the fighter, but I see it in you. So we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains.
And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, rise unafraid. I'll rise up, I'll do it 1,000 times again.
I feel glorious,
And I'll rise up,
I feel glorious.
All right, that worked. So some of those lyrics, I know you could pretty much hear the lyrics, but I want to just go over them a little bit. One of the verses was, "You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we're going to walk it out and move mountains, and we're going to walk it out, we're going to move mountains." And that's what we do in our lives, right? When we connect, when we see that Christ's presence in us, when we get that strength that is within us, we get to move mountains. And then we feel glorious because we have a chance in every moment to start again. And the line was, "I was born for this. I was born for this. It's who I am. How could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of night." I can't imagine there's anyone within the sound of my voice that hasn't made it through the darkest part of a night in their lives. More than once, I would imagine. And so it's the good thing to remember that we can activate that which is within us and see the sunrise and feel glorious. Because the truth is, there are moments in our personal lives and there are moments in history when we suddenly get faced with something that makes us, helps us remember who we are, something that shakes us awake. Tragedy, upheaval, loss. And we can remember in that time, those of us who do this work can remember that no matter what is happening in our lives and during those particular times, before we were anything else, before race, before gender, before faith, before politics, we're human, period. We're one human family. We are one human family. And in those moments, differences fall away and compassion rises. And we rediscover that powerful truth, that divinity that lives within us, that light that I spoke about in the meditation that is always there. We can activate that. And that spark of divinity that our teaching calls it can turn into a bonfire. And we show up in the world in that way. Remembering that we are one in divine presence, and this planet is our common home. Carl Sagan, the great Carl Sagan, said, "The earth is a very small stage in a vast cosmic area. Our planet is a mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam. To me, it underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another." So this planet is a speck of dust. So we're a speck of dust on a speck of dust. But the speck of dust that we are is starlight. We are all made of starlight. This is true. We are all made of starlight. And that's the oneness. That's the wholeness of each being on the planet. Albert Einstein said this: "A human being is part of the whole, called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. We experience ourselves as something separate, but this is an illusion. We are permeable to each other. I affect you, you affect me, and we go out and affect the world. We are interdependent." I know many of us in this country pride ourselves on our independence, our stick-to-itiveness, and I can do this, right? I can do this all by myself. And the truth is we are interdependent with each other. And the heart of wisdom is being able to see that, to meet others on this planet in that consciousness, with that compassion. That's what we're made to do. That's what we're called to do, especially those of us in conscious spiritual work. We're called to remember who we are, remember that we're expressions of the divine, and then to go out and act like it. And see the truth in other paths as well, in other traditions and other paths that aren't the same as ours. Because none of us can truly comprehend what the mystery that we call God is. I know I was told a lot when I was a kid. You were told a lot when you were a kid. And I give you my take on that. And I don't really comprehend the mystery that we call God. I just step out in faith, trusting in that mystery. And once we become aware of that, we can accept other people on their path as well. I came across this, quite by accident actually, interesting research from a family therapist, Virginia Satter. According to her and the research she did, she found that there are more than 250 ways to wash dishes, depending upon who is washing and the ingredients used. So think about that, right? There's over 250 ways to wash dishes, and I know yours is the right way, right? But if we are stuck in believing there is only one way or only one viewpoint, we are just that. We are stuck. And our vision narrows, and we see through a tunnel. And we miss out on the blessings in all of life. We are shutting out most of life. And not just talking about religion, but even ways in culture, in ways we've grown up, in the food that we eat. And the food that different cultures eat, and how they show up, and how they dress. Those differences aren't mistakes. They're all part of the divine plan. And they call for us to have a higher vision, a spiritual vision, to look beyond appearances to the essence, to that Christ light within everyone. So when we do that, when we see the light in other folks, and even those folks that you're thinking of, when we do that, we participate in the healing work of the world. We participate. When we go around judging because people dress differently or act differently or vote differently or eat differently than us, we shut down the healing activity of the world. So 2 Sundays ago, we began this series, parable series, Ancient Stories, Hidden Truths. And we began with the parable of seeds. And we talked about the mustard seed and some other seed that can't off the top of my head right now. Does anybody remember? Who's paying attention? Say again? The sower, thank you. Thank you, Judy. And so we talked about what faith, as small as a seed, is powerful. Right? So these are the teaching stories of Jesus. And they apply, sometimes you might think, well, how did this apply to me, the story of a seed, right? Or the sower sowing seeds. In Unity, we look at it metaphysically. So it's beyond the physical. And what do these stories mean for us? You can see these lessons on Facebook or YouTube. And then last week, we discovered the hidden treasure in the field and the pearl of great price. That when we find that hidden treasure, which is the kingdom of heaven, which is right here and right now, in which we embody by doing this work that we do, we give up everything else to embody that kingdom of heaven. We give up all of that to reap that treasure, or the pearl of great price. So today, we move to the natural expression of these parables, and that is compassion. When the seed is cultivated and the treasure is embraced, compassion shows up. Compassion is the fruit. It's how an awakened consciousness takes form in daily life. Jesus tells the following story I'm going to tell you, because a lawyer asked him, "Who is my neighbor?" And instead of defining it, he tells a story. And it goes like this. A man was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho, a dangerous road. He was attacked, beaten, and left half dead. A priest came by, saw him, and passed on the other side. A Levite, a temple assistant, did the same. These were the respected religious figures, yet they did nothing. Then came a Samaritan who was an outsider in that culture, a hated outsider. He stopped. He tended the man's wounds with oil and wine, lifted the man onto his donkey, and paid the innkeeper to continue his care. When Jesus was asked, "Who is my neighbor?" this is the story he told. So he asked of the crowd, "Which of these is the neighbor?" And the lawyer answered, "The one who showed mercy." And Jesus said, "Go and do likewise." So the metaphysical nature of this story is it about the soul's awakening to compassion. Remember, every single character in a story is a part of us, and we look at these stories to see how to apply those characters and those situations to our daily life right now. So, it's about our choices that we make on the spiritual journey. So the traveler is our human soul moving through life. And the road, the dangerous road from Jerusalem to Jericho, represents our path of spiritual awareness. Spiritual awareness in the material world, which, as we know, it takes practice to maintain spiritual awareness in a physical world. Because along the way we meet challenges, we meet fears, we meet false beliefs, and we can end up feeling wounded or disconnected to others because of all of that. Now, the robbers who left this man on the side of the road are our limiting beliefs. They're limiting thoughts that steal our peace, ideas like unworthiness, fear, resentment, or separation. They leave us half alive. We forget who we are, and we struggle to remember who we are in spirit. I've had that experience many times in my life. When I'm in something and all of a sudden I remember, oh, wait a second. I'm not this. I'm this. Right? I have tools. I have spiritual tools that I can put into practice right now. The priest and the Levite, they represent the parts of us that know spiritual truth but fail to live it. It's intellect and ritual without love, without deep compassion. It's good intentions without remembering who we are together. So this aspect, the priest and the Levite often choose safety or appearances over genuine care. Now, the Samaritan, the despised Samaritan, is divine love in action. With no thought for himself, who saw beyond labels and boundaries and fear, the Christ consciousness activated in the Samaritan. This is the part of us that moves towards suffering rather than away from it. The Samaritan binds wounds, pours oil and wine, love and joy, oil and wine, and lifts the fallen traveler onto his donkey. That's the strength of divine life in us. That strength of our practice that carries us. You know, when I talk about meditation and I talk about breath work, and this is in my own life as well, is that when I am practicing meditation, practicing following my breath, what I'm doing is filling my well. Right? I'm filling my well so that when something happens, when a challenge comes up or a fear that comes up, I can dip into that well of peace that I practice on a daily basis and meet the challenge from an overflowing well and not from overwhelm. I can seek back. I can go back and let that just come up and be in me. So the inn is the inner sanctuary, that place where healing happens. And the innkeeper represents divine law. It's that sustaining presence of spirit that continues to care for us when our conscious mind moves on. Right? This is all what happens in the practice when we practice the presence. So the parable teaches us that compassion isn't just emotion, it's a divine activity. We talked about this a little bit when we were doing the Desmond Tutu and the Dalai Lama series. Compassion isn't just going, oh, that's not good, or I feel bad for that person. Compassion includes action. It's the way our Christ consciousness expresses itself in the world. When we go and do likewise, we're making love visible in the world. So, in this parable, Jesus is calling us to live in the Samaritan consciousness, to see through spiritual eyes and act from awareness. You know, when I first started, paying attention to the story in my early education, I used to judge the priest and the Levite. What do you mean? They're clergy. They're supposed to stop and help. What's the deal? But they have their own fears too, right? Maybe they didn't want to become impure by touching this beaten man. Maybe they were afraid that they were going to get jumped on as well. Or maybe they were just in a hurry to get where they're going and they didn't stop. We do the same. I do the same. When we scroll past suffering, I'm going to tell myself right now. Every time, if I'm on social media and I'm scrolling and I see somebody start to talk about the families in Palestine, I can't scroll past it fast enough because it's so painful to me. And when I get my head on right, I send money. But we all do it to a certain extent, I think. We scroll past suffering or move past suffering. That's the Levite and the priest in us. And what the first step is for me is to become aware of it and then do something about it. So, why do we let fear and fatigue stop us? The Samaritan had no guarantees of safety. He acted anyway. He used what was in his hands to help. He didn't have everything, but he had enough. And the same is for us. We don't have to do everything. We don't have to do everything. Compassion isn't perfection. It's willingness. It's willingness to show up. And sometimes we're the wounded traveler, yes? Sometimes we're the ones. We leave our tired self, our grieving self, or our shamed self by the roadside. And so that's when we can access the Christ within as our good Samaritan. That's why spiritual practice is so important, so we can go back to that peace that we cultivate when we pray and when we meditate. Modern Samaritans are everywhere. I see a lot of them in this room. Maybe most of you are. The neighbor who checks on an elder, the stranger who pays for someone's groceries, the volunteer who sits with the lonely. And then there are quieter acts like listening. I have to tell you how powerful it is to just listen to someone. Listen to someone with no agenda, without trying to fix. That's a hard one for me. Without trying to fix. And I tell myself many times in conversations with people, I literally say to myself, I don't have to fix this. I just open myself to spirit and listen. It's incredibly powerful. So the question, who is my neighbor, becomes, will I live as the Christ consciousness in action? How can I live more in Christ consciousness? So, week 1 asked us to cultivate that soil of consciousness. Week 2 asked us to treasure the kingdom within. And week 3 asks us to let that inner treasure take the form of compassion. Heaven on earth isn't only discovered and lived in meditation, it's embodied in mercy in action, and it's love made visible. Because we're mirrors of each other. We are so much more alike than we are different. And when we see that truth, when we see someone else reflected, or we see ourselves reflected in someone else's eyes, division loses its power. So Jesus said, go and do likewise. It's that invitation, timeless, to see the world from love's reflection. And what you see will change. And then acting from that space is powerful. This is how the world heals, as we all do our part to let our Christ light shine. And so it is, and so we allow it to be. Namaste. We're moving into our celebration of abundance. And here are the ways that you can give to Unity of Stewart online. I think I put it underneath the Facebook feed. But if I didn't, it is pinned to the top of the Facebook page. And if you're on YouTube, you can go to unityofstewart.org and click donate at the top of the page and bless us with a gift if you so desire. So thank you, everyone, for your continued love offerings, your tithes and your gifts. Thank you to our consistent givers. I hope you all feel the impact that you have in this moment as we prepare our celebration of abundance. And we bless these offerings knowing that they help to transform the world. So let's affirm our prosperity prayer together. In a universe overflowing with the allness of God, all of the needs of Unity of Stewart and those we serve are instantly, constantly, and bountifully met. From every direction, known and unknown, expected and unexpected, our abundant good comes to us now. We are grateful. Amen. And our love offering blessing. And if you're inclined and if you're here with someone and you're giving a physical gift, I invite you just to hold it in your hand, or if you're alone, hold it on your heart and just bless it. Bless it with multiplication, not just multiplication for Unity of Stewart, but multiplication back to you as we affirm our love offering blessing together. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give and receive always in love. We are going to have a special song today by our choir.
And you'll catch on to the words, so feel free to jump in at any point with the words that they start with.
I am the light, you are the light, we are
joyful noise. Thank you, thank you. All right. Where are we? Kiddos. Do we have kiddos? All right, let's stand as we sing the kiddos in. Hey, how's it going?
Hello, everybody.
Let's introduce Lydia to the congregation.
This, if you have not met, is Lydia Pygott, a good friend of mine. Yes, she's been helping me in the classroom and is going to continue to do so. And I'm very excited to have her. Yep, girls, would you like to share about our lesson? Yeah? Okay. Layla would like to.
Layla.
We read a book called Where Do Balloons Go? And then we blew up balloons and made it look like our inner self. Then we put our balloons in a parachute and and we put it up and tried to keep the balloons in the parachute so that it would express how balloons get let go.
All right. Nova, you have anything? You can say no. Okay. I don't think Nova wants to share, sweetie.
This is her balloon, and this is mine.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Layla, I don't think Nova wants to say anything. You have anything else, Miss Jen?
I do have something else. Next month, third Sunday,
Oh, yeah.
we do have a slide. It does exist.
It does exist, yeah.
We are
I know.
hosting a fundraiser for the youth. That is a pancake breakfast, come hungry. And it is
Not here.
love offering based. It's somewhere, but.
It's
we'll
November
find it.
16th.
November 16th. So after service, come hungry, and we will be making some pancakes for
All
you.
right, thank you. Before we sing to the kiddos, I forgot to go through the announcements first. So you can see that we have the Holistic Wellness Fair. So take a walk out there and see what's out there. Sophia will be doing some flow starring out there. There's fairy hair out there and other great stuff. And tomorrow, it begins at 2 p.m. in the home of Florence Burns. Is going to be a bit of an adjunct to the Thursday night small group ministry. Florence is looking for people who want to come to her home who maybe don't want to go out at night. And it's going to be in the library. The name of where Florence lives is The Point? Is The Point. There is a sign-up sheet out there. If you want to go to Florence's library at her home at The Point, please sign up, and she'll be there at 2 o'clock, and that's tomorrow. You sure can.
I just want to let you know that I'll be out there doing some free mini sound therapy sessions.
Oh, thank
if
you.
anyone is interested.
Okay. And who else will be out there?
Tess will be out there.
Tess. She's
She's
gonna
probably
be
out
doing-
there.
She's probably out there already, or she's dealing with a love offering. All right. Complete? All right, moving on. And then the other small group ministry, which is at 6 p.m. in the classroom this Thursday night. So if you'd like to be involved in that, again, Thursday night at 6 p.m., where David Avitable, David, you in the room, will be facilitating that. And again, Thursday night, 6 o'clock. And then on Sunday, October 26th, Dave's up again, is the Spirit Circle that we do the last Sunday of every month. And that is when we get together in the small classroom and talk about the lessons. And there's some questions in there, and David will be there to facilitate that as well. That is next Sunday. And on November 23rd, we are gathering with other interfaith clergy in the area to host an interfaith Thanksgiving service right here at Unity of Stewart at 3 p.m. on November 23rd. Please come and join us in that. If you have any questions, Roberta, wave your hand. If you have any questions about the interfaith service or would like to serve in some way at that service, please see Roberta. I think I'm complete with announcements. Let's stand as we bless the kiddos. The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever I am, God is. I am divine. Let's sing.